Alright, I'm testing sound. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can hear. Yes.
Back from the bathroom. Not wearing my mic.
Alright.
I need that for talkies.
The stream is just starting up.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Yes, we've literally just begun. This is the Sunday stream of Wife's Patreon requests. So, for anybody who's new, that means that anybody who makes a 10, 20, or 40 tier requester in Patreon gets to make requests. And those requests are done live on stream, as well as getting you other benefits like discounts on commissions and getting to see all of the artwork tagged, bagged, and put in place.
Thank you, husband.
That has
Hello,
been your shit.
everybody. Welcome to the first stream of May.
It's May.
It's gonna be May.
Still need a picture of the puppet with the fucking ramen noodle hair going, it's May!
No.
Aww.
We got Minty first. Where's that thing? The Batman with the bomb over him head. Oh well. They're using that as a reference. They want to be throwing bombs.
You could make him look like the little bomb guy from Kirby.
He is a bomb.
Hey. No, the little jester that throws the bombs around.
He got no arms.
Hi, Bar. Hello.
He got no arms. Oh.
I'm gonna throw bombs.
You want to take Pixel and Minty's arms?
Yeah,
They're running with the bombs.
somebody should disarm them.
That's true. They're very dangerous.
Generally. How is everyone today? Everybody having a good time? No. Hopefully less sick. No. Wife is feeling much better. Hello, Narissa. How's it go, sir?
I need more goblin face.
More Gerben.
Goblin.
It's true. This has one of two outcomes, and I only care about one of them. We sat down and watched the first couple episodes of the new My Hero Vigilante thingy.
I like how the guy's a shit. That's hot.
We got to see Back Alley Batman,
I like Back Alley Batman. He's great.
the Crawler, and definitely not a femboy. I like Pop Step. It's just like, I do not know these fucking weirdos. I just happened to be here at the time. Goodbye.
I don't like the way they treat her.
Yeah.
Writing wise, not character wise, I guess. Though she honestly ain't got that much going on anyway.
It's true. Been a very dreary day here weather-wise.
It has.
It was cold and drizzly. So we went to Sammy's for breakfast. Had big breakfast. It was very good.
I've been so sick this week. I gotta tell my new therapist 5 good things that happened this week, but I spent most of it just inside drawing. Which is what I do anyway, but damn.
We got to have a nap. That was a good thing.
Naps are nice. I don't want to sound pathetic.
You're not gonna get graded by the therapist.
That seems like what the therapist is supposed to do, is it not?
No, they're not gonna grade you.
I'm gonna get bad grade in therapy.
Just gonna mess up her homework.
This is my first therapist, and I'm gonna get a bad grade.
A bad grade at therapy, a thing that's
Too
most
sick
possible.
to leave house. I did a little bit, but
Thing that's most possible and upsetting. It is not.
I already got a bad grade in therapy. I did the wrong appointment. I already failed therapy.
You have not failed therapy.
I failed therapy.
They're not gonna hold you back a grade in therapy.
I'm gonna be held back a grade in therapy.
Sorry, we're gonna have to send you to summer therapy.
Oh God. It is almost summer in it.
Bard is drinking. And yes.
We should go to that water park.
Mm-hmm. That opens up.
I bet it's already open. I should check on that. I've been wanting to go there.
Yeah, but it's
I haven't been to a water
cold.
park in a while. It might not be. It was like 70 for the last few days. It's only been 40 today.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like the 50s and 60s all week.
That's fine.
It's not. It's chewy.
Oh, says the hot ass man, who's always hot.
Yes. Well, water M chili. Water M good heat dissipator. Warning: do not use water.
But there
for
would be
electronics.
there would be less people there, so it'd be more empty.
That's true.
Isn't that worth it?
I would get to see you in a bathing suit, so that's always worth
Oh, fine. Never mind. We're not going.
it. Oh, I see. Husband in swim trunks, that's fine.
It's just pants.
It's shorts. Short shorts.
Don't act like seeing a man in a fucking swimsuit is all that, like, exciting. It's just pants.
Wow, brutal.
I'm sorry, it's not that interesting, my dude. We
It's
already
true.
see you in pants.
Well, they don't. Well, some of them do. You post photos of me pretty regularly.
Yeah.
They're like, wow, who's this dork ass? Hit me.
Oh man, what if I put Pixel on all fours with the bomb in her mouth?
Is Minty trying to get the bomb out of her mouth? Or
Oh,
is
they're throwing bombs.
just running towards people with the bomb in her mouth? Don't worry, it's just a squeaky toy this time. Little squeaky creeper. Man, I couldn't say that. Little Minecraft creeper. Creepers are canonically terrified of cats.
Why?
Don't know. But they freak out around cats and they do not explode because of it.
You think that maybe they like cats, so they don't want to explode. Seems like the opposite to me.
I think it's more that the cats hiss back. Because creepers hiss before they explode.
Do they think the cats are gonna explode?
Mm-hmm. Cats have asserted their dominance by hissing first.
Oh. That's how I got you.
Mm-hmm. You mean and then got jumped on?
Sure. I bite you more than you bite me.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's about even, but it's really not. You chomp me pretty regularly.
I mean, you can bite me more. I'm not stopping you.
It's true. Teasing plushie for the artist.
Then it's just my mouth guard.
Oh, I'm your mouth guard now?
Yeah. You
That's
know, if you just put your hand in my mouth for me to bite all night, I wouldn't need the mouth guard. Really, when you think about it, you're being a bad husband.
Uh-huh. Just wake up with my titty chewed on.
Yeah. Why don't you support your wife?
Why am I wet with vague teeth marks? Why
would you not be wet with vague teeth marks sleeping next to me?
Because it's usually when I'm awake.
You say that.
I'm honestly surprised you don't just like tease on me in my sleep.
You're too far away.
That is not true
I have a
at all.
pillow, and when I try to get close to you, the pillow will hit you, and then I can't get any closer.
No, you snuggle up to me all the time.
Okay, so I'll bite. Got it. Paul wants bite.
I assume
Paul
you were going to.
wants husband delight.
You want bite.
Being so biteable.
Well, I mean, I could also just flex my biceps at you, and then you either bite or you melt.
Shut up.
I did that earlier, chat. She bet apart. It was fun.
Shut up, Paul.
Victory for Robin this
I'm
time.
gonna mute your mic.
Do you even know how?
No,
That's what
but I can mute all of our mics.
Then no one is happy.
Exactly.
How are you gonna mute Mike? What did he do?
Who's Mike?
Oh yeah, I'll have to try out the little tiny pink mic later. I I got an itty bitty little mic, and it's pink and it's funny.
I've been trying to finish this comic page, but I want to try Blockbench. Not sure about that, but I wanted to finish this comic page before the end of my little weekend break. Before I go back to work.
Yeah. Wish me luck, y'all. I applied for looking at different books.
Pays better too.
What?
They treat you better too.
It would be nice. Mainly, I just wanted to be fucking stable. Like, just pick a damn thing and stick with it. That's what's hosing us over so much over there to begin with, and then just being like constantly jorking around the schedule. It's like, how about
Jork.
you pick a fucking steady time so that people can have a life outside of here, and also so that you can like plan and support things so you have a better functioning place. You know, the problem that you're having currently.
No.
But then we're like, this shit. So, whatever. On that note, I will probably be streaming earlier in the day this week, just because my schedule being so fucking whack. Schedule whack. Hours whack. Me, I'm fly as fuck. So we'll be just doing whatever. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Might do the mining and crafts. Might do some Monster Hunter. I've been wanting to do more of that again. I need to try and beat the former boss in high rank. But to do that, I need to do some farming. Because, of course, for some reason, I've got super good luck on, like, 2 of the 3 items that I need. But the other one, I've done, like, 10 hunts now, and I still haven't got the damn thing. So, you know. Monster Hunter bullshit. As is the usual Monster Hunter. Really. Sometimes you can do a Monster Hunter thing, and like, I had one where I got 3 ultra rare items from a monster whose set and equipment I will literally never use. And then like, the one that I desperately need, it's like, oh yeah, no, you'll get that sometime next millennial. Back. But I did like the bubble pox. They put the bubble pox back in, and I really enjoyed it. Really fun. I've heard rumblings too that they're going to be adding back in Legaia Cruise, the big Loch Ness Monster ass thing.
Oh boy.
That's really cool. Because like, that was one of the things that they had talked on before, is some of the monsters they weren't bringing back just because like, they're really fucking hard to do. Because like, it's a big, you know, it's a big wet lizard, and it moves its tummy along the ground and stuff, so it's really hard not to make it look stupid or clip through the ground and shit like that. But apparently it's just like a lot of fucking work, and apparently they've either gotten better at it or have different ideas for it or something, so apparently it's supposed to be coming back, so hooray. Because Legaia Cruise is really cool. Fun monster.
I like little chibi Minty. Cute. What a goblin.
Yeah.
She's just especially goblin.
She really is. You tend to draw her like extra
full of
goblin.
chaos.
Minty, a seasoned goblin.
This
Yeah.
I would say goblin.
Yeah. She doesn't
Because
have
she
a,
causes chaos.
she doesn't have a knife, so she doesn't have the gremlin energy.
Yeah, that's Narosa. Narosa has gremlin energy. You gotta bother me, sweetie pants.
Yay! Return of an old classic.
They hit me.
The
I'm
Pico Pico,
calling the police.
the Pico Pico hammer returns from the depths. What hammer?
I'm calling the police.
No, I'm too pretty to go
Domestic violence.
in the pen. It's mine. Indeed. We actually had it up earlier today.
Yeah, a little bit.
I napped on my chest. It's comfy.
I've been so sick, I've been napping a lot.
You needed it. I've had all of this, not all of it.
I still kinda do.
We as a society need to agree that one person at one time gets sick. Everybody else perfectly fine. One person
gets a turn.
Everybody gets 1 day a year. Pass it around. You're guaranteed you can only get it once a year. And there's a lot of people, so like the likelihood of it being your day, pretty low. But never zero. And then that way everybody else perfectly fine. Enjoys their day. That trip you're gonna miss because you're deathly ill? Nah, you're good. Con crud when you come back from the furry convention? Nah, you're good. One person? Sucks ass. But only for a day. All you gotta do is make it through 24 hours. That will be our final form as a society. Honestly, we'd all be a lot more unified too, because we'd all understand each other's suffering.
I don't know how you would fucking manage that, but okay.
You couldn't. Not unless there was some magic horse shit involved. Magic is always breaking all the rules anyways. Though I do appreciate the ones where like magic has its own little like system and stuff. Even if that system is bonkers or bullshit. As long as it plays by its own rules, that's what matters. There was that one, the Elf Stones of Shamara. Basically, its rules were, if you got the magic rocks, you get the magic powers.
I got the magic stick.
And the one, like, their whole family, their whole thing was keeping the magic rocks, because if they kept the magic rocks, they're not fucked up by them, so they keep other people from using them and going turbo evil.
I'm turbo evil.
Kind of like a combination of Supernatural and Lord of the Rings. Pretty fun. It also wasn't terribly, like, high fantasy kind of thing, so that was nice. I've never been a big fan of, like, the high fantasy stuff. There is this one commercial that Twitch keeps constantly playing, and it's like, I was gonna let my injuries heal, but then I got high. I was gonna do this, but then I got high. And it's just like, abandon all responsibilities and notions of morality. Go run. Buy shoe. It's really fucking stupid.
What? What?
It's just like, go seek endorphins, run, buy shoe. Like, the one thing, like, shows, like, a bleeding open blister, and it's like, I was gonna let that heal, but then I got high, and it's just showing her running again.
Yeah, runner people are like that.
And it's like, oh yeah, it's pouring down rain and cold, go run. You have things to do, go run. Buy shoe, go run. It's like, you're making them sound like fucking addicts.
They are.
I mean, yes, but you don't normally say that. And then sell them shoes for their addiction.
Hey, you do. But it's quote-unquote healthy, so it's fine.
Wow, you've got an addiction to porn. Have you tried Brazzers?
Some of those people do make me fucking worry.
Yeah, no. You always get some of the, like, the... That was one thing back at GNC, was like, you'd get some real weird folks. There was one guy that legit, like, he was like a marathon runner and stuff like that. Like, that was his thing. And he would come in and he'd only buy certain things because he had to, like, he wanted natural stuff and things like that. So, like, when we started getting beet powder, he was overjoyed because he could just get his beet powder and mix it in with his running juice kind of thing.
I'm a running juicy.
But, like, I wouldn't say he was skinny because he did have a lot of muscle, but, like, people would have to fast from water for a week or two to be as, like, just fucking condensed as that man was. Like, he looked like you could bounce a car off him. He was just wiry, like, wound up tight. He was so fucking dense, it was wild.
I think people should be healthy if they want to be, like, you know, go out and run and do that stuff. It's perfectly fine. I probably should do it more. I got my treadmill in here. I'm looking forward to getting back when I'm not sick as balls. You know, I like to just do that and think about my ships and stuff like that, and think about comics I want to draw. But like some people, it's like they're the only way they get endorphins, and it gets scary, man. Those people be scary. Anyone too obsessed with something I always find a little scary.
Yeah.
Like to the point where it's harming you. See, I'm so used to dealing with that with mental illness. My first response is like, oh, you should stop.
Have you considered therapy? Yes, but what if
I, as someone who have like compulsions and stuff like that to do things that harm me, I'm like, oh, do you need help? And they're like, no!
No, I'm
and
great.
I'm like, why?
I'm great. Are you sure?
To me, it just doesn't compute in my brain.
Yeah. Like, yeah, no, 100% that dude was obviously wildly healthier than me, but also he was probably going to have like a heart attack randomly in a couple of years kind of thing.
Man, when I was in high school and I like had an eating disorder, more or less, and like exercised to the point I couldn't move.
Hello!
Hurrah! I, at one point I was like, you know, people don't even care. They still think I'm fat because I'm like 6 foot tall and not a tiny woman. And I'm wasting time recovering and doing all this when I could be drawing. I'm gonna like just be relatively healthy and not obsessed with it. Because whatever time I get back in being healthy, I would have rather have spent drawing.
Yeah. You know,
well, yeah, I'll live so much longer. Yeah, but you spend such a chunk of your life doing something that, you know, beat up your body.
I have limited hours in this world.
I want to draw!
I wish to have at least some joy in them.
That's all I want to do. I just want to draw. If I have to choose between living a shorter life where I drew more or living a longer life where I worked out more, I'm going to choose the fucking drawing.
Yeah. And like,
Also, I'm not living a life where I can't have carbs.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise. I'm having bread. Fuck you.
Like, I do sometimes be like, nah, I should eat more vegetables and things like that. Like, you know, a little healthier.
Eat vegetables. You love vegetables.
Like, okay, I should be a little healthier, sure. But I'm never like, I'm only going to have fish and rice and none of these. I'm going to have unseasoned chicken. No, fuck you. You will pry the bread from my cold, dead hands.
No, the chicken's gotta have bread at least near it. I do like grilled chicken.
Yeah. And fried tofu. Some people crush their bread.
I like my bread crushed on certain things. If I make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I squash the bread. Because I had it like that in school for so long.
Hey, that's fair. I do sometimes just like to squish the bread into a ball and then chomp. I know it's weird. With bread.
Depends on the bread, really.
Yeah. Some breads I like more than others because, like, and it depends too. Some breads are much better for certain things. It do, yeah. Certain breads are way better for certain things. Like, if I'm having soup, I want like a fucking thick-ass baguette or something like that.
That Torture the Princess where like she brought in toast and then like the leftover broth from the meat stew.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, I would also give up like secrets for that shit. Fuck, yeah, okay.
It's got this fucking
delicious ass thick Japanese style toast.
Oh yeah, it was this big ass like Texas toast looking shit and like.
And then you got some meat broth to fucking eat with it. Oh fuck, nah, yeah. Here's all the country secrets. I'm gonna give them up to you right now.
Do you want to ladle up some beef stew with your thick, plush, pillowy bread? Yeah, yes. You motherfucking bet it. I
don't know if it's because I'm a white woman, but I don't think there's just about anything better than that. Maybe if you got some cheese in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Gotta get the white woman cheese.
That whole show.
It's a great show. I adored the crap out of it. See, that show has a stupid concept, but it's only pretty much does jokes, so it works well.
Yeah.
So many wanted to be like, I'm gonna have a darker fantasy to my anime where the main character is a vending machine or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, just make jokes. Just make jokes. Sleepy Princess just made jokes.
Konosuba jokes.
Konosuba does have it has character development. I wouldn't say plot.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But even the end of it, like, I've heard about the end, and it's still kind of just a joke, which works for them.
Yeah.
Because it's a silly show.
Yeah. See, for me, like, you know, since it depends on the application, I generally like soft, fleshy breads because I just like to enjoy my food.
I like Japanese breads.
Yeah. Wife also likes hard bread that fights you.
Yes, I like the French breads.
But like,
I like all the breads.
You know, one of those big like.
I have an explosion thing specifically for this. Let me see if I can find it.
You gonna have a fucking pixelated mushroom cloud behind them?
No, but I do have an explosion brush somewhere. Oh, I have a heart explosion. Is this an object or a brush?
But like, one of them big ass like those orb loaves with the X on the top of them. That would be lovely for putting soup in your stew.
Hot cross buns. Where did I put it?
Wife also likes Swiss.
I love Swiss.
Well, I think your favorite is goat cheese.
Goat cheese is good, but you want it sparingly.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Swiss. Honestly, like, cheese should be an accent. It shouldn't be the main deal. Where did I put it? Probably in smoke. Either way, I will put it in smoke. Alright. Let's put some red in. Let's put some whitish yellow. Cheese is good though. That's how you attract white women. Cheese.
It's funny, one of the things I saw compared natto to tasting like cheese, and I'm like, this does not taste like cheese at all. What the fuck are you on about? Like, found somebody that can't taste food properly. Well, some people do have that, like they literally like, you know, like how basil will taste like soap kind of thing.
It was cilantro.
Both. Like, but like some people do have that where like they can't taste food correctly, and like. Natto does not taste anything like cheese, bruh. Not at all. It was an interesting experience, but not one I intend to replicate. Especially like, just, it's so like, stringy, like mozzarella. Like, it's really weird. When you get it out of the thing, like, it has like little tenderly strings kind of thing from it. And then when you stir it into the rice, it adds kind of a weird texture to everything. So, not bad, not good, just a little weird.
You're a little weird.
It's like when I tried that one, the little like Japanese old people snack.
I knew you weren't gonna like that.
I tried it. It was interesting, and I'm glad I tried it. I won't get it again, kind of thing. Like, you know, I will try most things once. I will give it the benefit of the doubt and give it a go, and I'll go from there, kind of thing. Now, some things, obviously, I know I'm not gonna like certain stuff. Like, I just don't want okra because it's slimy and that's just not an enjoyable texture. So, like, I already know I'm not gonna like okra.
No, there we go. The gals are on their way. Sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Yeah. Got a head full of empty, a hat full of bombs.
Yeah. I knew that one would look stupid.
Fistful of pixel.
Oh man, we were listening to a thing today that was like, this woman accidentally brought in Jello shots to like a 5th grade party or something for the school.
Yeah.
And some kid drank 6 of them.
Yeah, because these were actually alcoholic Jello shots as opposed to just like Jello snackies.
It wouldn't be a story if it wasn't.
Yeah, and God, what was it? They're like a 10-year-old or something had like 6 and then passed out.
However old 5th graders are, I don't know.
Yeah. It's just.
I don't know. I'm an adult.
So yeah, and of course, like everybody pointed out, like this lady bought these Jello shots and brought them into the kids' party, and wasn't like, man, these Jello things are really expensive. I wonder why. Because, like, obviously Jello shots are going to have alcohol if they cost that freaking much.
I know, right?
Like, this wasn't a surprise.
How do you not tell that your Jello snacks for the fucking children are like, I gotta assume, like, pushing $100.
Yeah, like, nah. You knew those were alcoholic.
How much is a Jello shot? One kid at least had 6. I gotta assume the rest of the kids had a bunch.
Some of the teachers had some. Right?
I don't know. I've never had a Jello shot. I'm not really a drinker.
I mean, Jello shots are something you have, like, 3 or 4 of, but they're also usually like $5 to $10 a pop.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Which
means he drank like $60 of Jello shots.
But also, like, a package of Jello is like $1.
Dude, just get some fucking Jello cups from the supermarket.
So, like, but dude, if you went to this person...
It takes, like, what? You could just make the Jello with just water and the powder and 10 minutes in the fridge or something.
Yeah. So, like, if this person bought these Jello shots from this person, they had to have spent, like, $5 to $10 a Jello shot to buy that whole thing. So they spent, like, probably, what, like $100 or so, easily?
Oh my god, yeah. How do you not notice? That's...
Like,
who buys potentially $100 worth of Jello and is like,
this is fine.
There's nothing wrong with this Jello. Sure is expensive Jello. Jello, the thing that was supposed to like feed the world because it was basically ground up protein.
How much could Jello cost? Like $10? That lady
It's
apparently...
gotta be it, yeah! I cannot imagine literally anything else.
Like, I love that she, like, messaged the person that made them, was like, did these Jello shots have alcohol? And the person responding like, yeah, what else would they have?
Yeah, do you think a thing of Jello costs $20? That's another thing. They weren't like bought in a bar. They were made by a lady.
Yeah.
Like a private lady who had no business license.
Yeah, so like she bought them from a business. Like this was a lady who made them for her. So like she bought these things.
I don't know who's on top. I'm gonna assume maybe Pixel because she can't fly. The other person has wings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably. But it's just fucking funny because it's like, the fuck you mean you didn't check?
I assume maybe, here's what I think happened, because it didn't really go into it. This was apparently like a Christmas party, so it had to be at the very least last year. This is what I think happened. She just got like a big catering order from this bitch who works out of her house and didn't realize that like the Jello was Jello shots. Yeah. And maybe it just got lost in the mess of like the whole order with how expensive they were.
Like the lady ordering them apparently just didn't think.
Even if she like did it for free, like surely like I don't think you'd do that many Jello shots for free. Because again, one child had 6. Yeah. I gotta assume he didn't just eat all of the local Jello shots. I gotta assume he ate probably what was left over.
And they had alcohol in them, so like you're not gonna give that away for free because it's expensive.
I don't know. We were watching the weird news, and one guy was putting weed inside of Easter eggs and hiding them around.
Yeah, but you can grow that yourself.
True.
But like, and the lady got an order for Jello shots for a Christmas party.
Yeah.
So like, I don't blame her at all. Like, you got an order for Jello shots for a Christmas party. You were just like, okay, make the Jello shots. It's for a Christmas party. They would have specified no alcohol if they meant it to be no alcohol.
Why would you ask for the Jello shots for a Christmas party if it's not full of alcohol?
Yeah, right? You would have said no alcohol, because I'm sure that's an option on ordering it. Or just, hey, no alcohol, this is for a kid's party or something. Like, you would have said something. So of course it's alcohol. That's why you order Jello shots. If it's just Jello, you'd make it yourself.
Exactly.
So like, both sides of the telephone had nothing going there, but like, it just ended up stupid.
The guy who put out the weed Easter eggs apparently like put them out and then like put like riddles for people to find them. I think there were 6 and they found all 6. 5 and they found all 5. Only one was found by a child, but from the pictures it wasn't like edibles.
Yeah, no.
Which would be, I would be worried about. No, apparently he just put out like bags of the little balls of weed that you put directly into the joint. Yeah. Or the whatever you're... I don't know. I only get edibles because I do not see any reason to get anything besides edibles.
Yeah, no, he put out just straight up buds in the thing. And like, apparently it was like on Facebook or something, right? So like, it wasn't actually intended as just like, haha, have some fun, go out and get some free pot kind of thing.
But of course he's in Texas and it's not even decriminalized.
But like, dude.
And they're in Easter eggs for children.
Like, I could see that being an adult party. Like, you
yeah,
get together
if
with
you
a
did
bunch
that
of
in an
adults.
enclosed space and you made sure you got all the eggs.
Yeah. Like, something like that I could totally see in some places. But like, just like, surprise, I hid marijuana throughout the park. Good luck, everyone.
Because they were out in fucking public and stuff.
Like, the fuck? What?
At first when I saw the pictures and it was like a bunch of bags of buds, like little baggies wrapped up inside the egg, I was like, oh, okay, it's not edible, so children won't eat it. But then I thought, no, because like some little tiny baby is going to find it and be like, oh, Easter eggs have candy in them. This thing is in a baggie. This must be candy. And at least eat a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Some kids will just put like glue in their mouths and not stop.
Yeah. They would probably, and that would be a complete and total waste, but also, like...
Apparently both with that and the Jell-O shots, no child was hurt, so
yeah.
that's good. Just one passed out from 6 of the mother...
Well, now we know by volume, little 5th graders can only have 6 shots before passing out.
In their defense, I was like 6 feet tall in 5th grade.
Yeah.
And probably pushing 200 pounds, so I'm not surprised.
You can have
I was a
5
huge
shots.
bitch in mean, but like I was very big.
Children.
I got like 6 feet tall in like 3rd grade. Like I shot the fuck up, and it hurt. Oh my god! I remember the pain in my legs all the damn time.
God, yeah. I remember that growing up. It's like, oh, cool, my knees ache. Great.
Me, it was like cool ass legs.
Yeah.
I was just like writhe in pain.
Yeah, there were a few times where I had to take meds before.
I'm like probably 6'1", 6'2", depending on my shoes. See, that's the thing. I kind of hit that, and then just like that was all my growth. So.
Why, Pixel?
But I was like, a lot of people didn't catch up to me till high school. So from 3rd grade till high school, I was taller than even my teachers a lot of the times. Oh, Pixel, who's on top with this? I put you on top because you can't fly. So I figured that you would go on top, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, Pixel who tops.
Yeah, Pixel who tops! Because I figured, why would she need to be lifted up? She's got wings.
Well, unless you're
That's what I went with, so...
Unless you're holding Minty up like a kite, like behold, fly.
Oh no, it's not Minty, it's someone else.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've drawn this person before.
Behold, light time and meow.
It's still the sketch, so I can switch it if needed. I want to give her a mouth.
I have a mouth and ice cream.
No.
Aw.
I'm sure you were, Bard. You want to know who the most annoying fucking students are? Me! Kids in art class who think they can do it.
Oh, yeah.
I know, because I was one of them. Oh my god, was I annoying thinking back on it. God, you're so fucking...
The worst engineers who think they know their shit, and everyone else knows they're sloppy.
Yeah, that's basically what art students are.
Ugh.
Or coders who think they know their shit. I don't know.
When we were down there flying drones, there was one person who's like, I worked on this, and I was part of the maintenance program for the DJI drones, and blah, 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 and I did this and this and this, and then, like, we had to fucking unsolder and redo a bunch of his fucking work on the drones because he was so goddamn sloppy, and we're all just like, It's gonna take me a while to do. It's really obnoxious. Everybody just turned and ignored him real fast. He got, they told him he wasn't allowed to fly some of the stuff because, like, he was just, like, fucking stuff up so bad that they just took the controller away from him at one point. It was like, we're no longer allowed to do this. Goodbye.
Paste.
Ugh. That was already, like, weird circumstances being down there anyways, because, like, Corpus Christi is moist. Ah, Pixel's being moved.
Well, there you go. I got it right then.
Woo! But it's like, it's a location that's kind of like Virginia where it has super high humidity, but it's more like corrosive, I guess is the way to put it.
Oh man, I have this brush at 97%. That's why it looks slightly off to me.
Not 100%.
This moved, I thought.
It's funnier with having them lift me than having him lift Pixel. There you go. You chose correctly.
Doesn't everyone want to lift Pixel? Look at her. She's adorable.
Yeah, alright.
I would lift her.
Yeah. Lifting sized.
The only problem is her tails get in the way. I was tempted to just put one on her fucking face and her going like, eh.
You should, honestly.
Just put a tail like coming over her head. Yeah, I'm gonna at least do that. Just flopped over the top of her head because it's like her tails are getting in the way. Dang, if you get that new job and you're making like $4 an hour more, dang, think of how much money we'll be making.
Yeah.
House will be closer than ever.
Be saving up.
So first, I guess I gotta finish preparing the trip to Japan.
Well, you know.
I'll start pricing, passports and, because I now know, I know all the locations we want to go. And I can see what locations other people want to go. But, I'll start pricing, passports and, planes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
See what might be good. I'd like to go around, winter.
Yeah.
Somewhere around October to December.
Have fun at work. May your work day be chill, and your managers not assholes. One can hope, anyways.
I don't know what I'm going to tell that therapist Tuesday, though.
You live to see the next week. A good thing.
That's true. I like not having things happen. I like not having things happen. I like to stay home.
Yeah. We are homebodies. Non-derogatory, we are homebodies.
I just like it. Just nice, man. After spending my entire life having to go to class and go to work and all these things, it's nice to just be home.
I want to have nice.
My autism.
I want routine. I want to have the things that I do, and then the stuff that I can go do because I want to do it, kind of thing. I just want to do stuff on my terms. That's honestly why, part of why I'm applying for the job is just because, hey, could you stop fucking around with the schedule all the time? I wouldn't have been, as bothered if it wasn't both me soloing the area and also them constantly fucking around with the schedule.
Let me solo her.
Me and my wife.
I do.
There was a thing when they interviewed that Let Me Solo Her person again. Because obviously he moved on to the other stuff, and they were like, yeah, how do you feel about doing some of the stuff in this part? And they were like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can actually just do that by blindfolded now. Which honestly, based, that's really cool. Some people do that as speed runs. They'll do a blindfold speed run. So they've just got it so tamped down. I don't know, man. I'm pretty heavyweight. I'd have a slow dodge. I'd have the heavy roll.
I solo my art. Does that count?
Yeah. Every art piece you do is like a boss battle. You go against a creature.
Basically.
That one anime where that's how they personified the test. Isn't that just how your art is? Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have her be like,
Goddamn goddamn tails are in the goddamn shot.
You got too many tails! I'm doing slightly better. I still got some leftover cold.
It's snotter weight instead of water weight.
Gross.
It is. My poor baby. She's been getting better. We went out and did stuff today, so. I got the new trimmer. My face is smooth, soft, sheared. I don't like to be clean shaven with my poor razor on baby. I gotta trim every so often, otherwise wife makes fun of me.
I miss your pretty face. So you just get way too much beard.
I look like a hobo, yeah.
Like caveman.
It's May. I don't need my winter coat anymore.
Plus, it's gotta get hot and itchy.
It do. Though right now it's 40 degrees, so go figure. But what can you do?
Shit happens.
The weather here is actually like pleasant. I think that's the best description for it. Weather here has been pleasant. Not that bad even when it's hot, and when it's cold it snows, so that's fun.
I did slip on the ice.
Yeah, my poor baby.
I was okay. I lived.
You did.
I was more worried about hurting my art arm, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's my big fear. Like being knocked out of work for a while.
Yeah.
It would drive me nuts.
It would. Come out here, she's just got a stylus in her teeth.
I've said, like, if I ever, like, lose an arm or something, I'm gonna learn how to draw, like, with a nub or something. I'm just gonna attach the tablet to it.
Get you a little stick arm, you'll be fine.
First thing I'll probably do is try to learn how to draw with my left hand, which, with the use of vectors, I think I could figure out, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Do that as a special commission thing, left-hand commission.
That would be interesting, yeah. Maybe I should do that as a whole stream, just do everything left-handed.
Yeah, do like a little redeem or something. It's like left-hand path. Do this for the next half hour.
Maybe we'll do that for the next April Fool's Day.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Well, it just does everything left-handed. I think, like, again, if I got used to the vectors, I could probably do it.
You follow the left-hand path.
I'm not gonna say it'd be easy, but like it'd be easier than having to relearn how to draw with left hand.
Well, at least there's vectors. Wow.
I mean, with vectors, you can kind of, to a certain extent, draw with a mouse. I think, though, I've never drawn completely with vectors without having a sketch that I do with my hand. I think that would be the difficult part. Is basically relearning how to do an expressive sketch more than anything.
Yeah. Because your lines are going to feel wonky.
Yeah, the composition probably won't be as great either because I won't be used to doing it the way I am.
I think, too, like, just the physical angling of how you're moving stuff is also going to distort how you do your lines and things. I feel like that would catch you up.
A lot of shit would catch me up.
Be interesting though.
I think I could do it.
I think so.
If anything, it might encourage me to do other programs like, you know, the 3D modeling and stuff, because it'd be basically
learning from scratch anywho.
Yeah, starting from scratch altogether. I have to get a left-hand mouse though. I'd rather, I guess, move it over there.
Yeah. What's up, Pixel?
I didn't do nothing.
You do many things.
I'll do it.
That's fair. I probably did.
Oh, true. It's because I have it over here. Wink. There you go.
Wandering screen.
Sometimes I end up working in a section.
Zoom it in.
Half the time I spent zoomed in so much. Look at Pixel, she's so proud. She's flying.
Firefly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. Ah, Bard, get you some sleep. Have a good. Oh, hey, Pixel, have y'all ever played that Icarus game? It's kind of like, it's a sci-fi version of 7 Days kind of thing. You go down to the planet, you do stuff and futz around for a bit, and then you go back up, and then you can get like permanent upgrades and things like that. It's pretty cool, and it goes on sale pretty regularly, but it looked like the kind of game that I would probably only play multiplayer kind of thing. So, I was wondering if y'all played any of that. Like I said, it goes on sale pretty regularly, so like, would scoop it if it was on sale again. But yeah, not sure how much I think it would be a fun single player thing. One of the things that works out really well is it's got like, as you level up, you spend points on unlocking things, and so you can kind of specialize. And then if you were doing a multiplayer, you could have, people doing, like one person's the farmer, that kind of thing.
Let's give them some boils.
Some boyos. Wibbly bloopers. Short. You're short. You're a short motherfucker, and everyone likes you. Loot that body, loot that body. The motherfucker famous loot as I loot that dead kid's body. Short. Even shorter.
Is that gonna be the short one on this?
I believe so.
One. Okay. Works for me.
Make them tiny. Point and laugh at how small they are. How are you so small? Illegal. Indeed.
Taking a good time. I think Doom is probably gonna take up most of tonight's.
Yeah, put them on.
The chibis go really fast. That's why they're my favorites. The little silly chibi ones.
Yeah. Multi-art drifting.
Around two things at the same time.
I don't think you can.
Not on my computer.
I was gonna say, I don't think you could like have two styluses on the same drawing thing.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to your first time here.
I don't think I could do that in real life either.
Can just double hand it.
Oh.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Whoop. Let me hide back. There we go.
You're near, you're far.
She's throwing bombs at them. Pixel, no, that's you. Pixel, no.
Just know it. Not even yourself throws a bomb.
Pixel would do that.
Pixel would.
Your eyes are slightly funky. It's bugging me. Because I accidentally had it turned down by like 2%. Now it's bothering me!
The 97% bothers you. Yeah, that's
There
right.
you go. It's fixed. Okay, now I don't gotta think about it. Pixel just causing all kind of chaos this stream now.
Do you know what she's about?
Ah, artwork.
Mm-hmm.
5 lines.
5 lines and a creature.
One second. Sorry, I had to blow my nose.
Oh no!
Still recovering.
Yeah. And then the Fire Nation attack.
Fire your nation.
I believe I speak for everyone when I say my cabbages.
I watched that show entirely so I could get the memes. Yeah, I'd say it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be obsessed with it, but it was worth it for the memes. Toph was really cute. I loved her.
For honor.
10 out of 10.
Boulder is conflicted about finding a small blind girl. The boulder is no longer conflicted. I think there's supposed to be a new one. Oh, thank you. Yeah, crunch. Minecraft eating. Ah, delicious Bezos bucks. Help the art gremlin with support.
We put him in the blender.
Yeah.
You'd have to eat me too.
Not on stream.
I ain't cannibalism, you pervert.
I said what I said. I know what I'm about. I'm about 6 foot. About not doing stupid shit as a VTuber.
I don't know, I've probably done that.
Nah. I mean, there's tiers of stupid shit. There's making a terrible pun, and then there's like being a spouse abuser or things like that.
Oh, I'll abuse you, let's go. I can do that.
Could you?
I threaten it all the time.
You get upset if you think you made a dog nervous.
I
Yeah.
don't want them to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's why I know you won't do
They
anything.
can't
about
help it. I can help it. I want them to feel comfortable.
That's why I know you wouldn't do anything on purpose.
Where? I could be evil, you don't know.
Could you? Could you be evil?
I am evil.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually super evil. You know.
You're a super villain.
Yeah.
Yay.
Nothing chat, I'm totally evil.
Uh-huh. You are a blasphemy against God and man, I know.
That's all I asked.
I love you too. Super gay. Yeah. Yeah, that one guy keeps doing the running joke of like one less VTuber kind of thing, and it's like, stop catching the damn dodgeball already. There was apparently like, thank you, Pixel. There was one that was just like, cause like the I think it's the Shark Girl is retiring.
Oh, good for her.
So like, just, you know, just retiring, Like,
damn, she managed to make it without anything totally horrible happening.
yeah, no, she's
good for her.
She got a fucking like headline for a baseball game in America. That's like, yeah,
there you go. She did graduate.
Yeah, so like, she was just like, I made it. I'm good.
I'm tired of talking like a baby. They're probably like a 30-year-old woman.
Yeah, you know, like, due to management, I can totally see that because, again, corpo. So, yeah, 100% understand that. There was one that was like, they just were like, I'm quitting. Like, just period. It's like, oh, Jesus, what's going on there? But again, corpo, so...
Sounds like a horrible fucking thing. Good thing nobody wants us.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it, if anything, we would be a management thing.
I would love to be a management thing.
But
people
like...
decently.
That's why I like the, you know, the Sox guy, the Flork. Like, they became a VTuber manager because they're just like, yeah, this would be funny as fuck, let's do it.
You'd have to be really good at managing, like, the social media and stuff like that, though. Like,
yeah,
encouraging collaborations and all that shit. I don't think I could do that. But it'd be nice to, at the very least, build up one where we can hire people to help with that and treat people decently.
Yeah. That's the thing, like, I don't mind, you use me for manager voice all the time. I don't mind doing that.
That's a good point. You would be a good manager with that.
Yeah.
And you
like,
don't take shit.
That's one of those things is like, I feel like they, you know, like with art people not charging for their artwork, it's people being taken advantage of by asshats who don't think of them as, you know, not talent, but think of them as like people who aren't doing work. They are doing a fucking job. They are doing stuff that requires skill and time and effort and should be treated as such.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Keep people entertained, Paul.
Circus clown takes the stage. I always thought that'd be a fun, like, away screen. Just like the puppet on stage and like the hook coming from off the side to yank him. That's funny. What's up, Pixel? Why did I get booped? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. I'm behaving currently. That y'all can see. I am, for the most part, currently behaving and am not doing anything that can be used as state's evidence. Oh, doggo. Ah, there's the poop. Also, apparently, thank you for the follow, The Painted Gerbil. And, I saw one other, which I somehow missed. Thank you, Nix, for the follow. Wait, how did I miss The Painted Gerbil? Huh. It didn't do a pop-up thing. Okay. Yeah, go figure. It's not a stream without stuff being futzed. Ain't that always the way? Let's see the dog. Oh, big idiot. Aw, he looks like he's got a face mask. That's so cool. he's got clown makeup on him face. What a big boy. Big chunger. So happy. A little bitty guy. Very adorable Pixel. I like the big chungar dog. We saw a thing earlier with one of them big, like, little pit bull mixes kind of thing. Just nothing behind the eyes but love. Like, oh yeah, this is a big scary dog, said no one ever. The thoughts of a deranged madman, we should have this thing fight. No, you're stupid. That's stupid. I buzz once more. Oh, Kitty pondering, chewing your wires. Soon you will have 2 wires, Mumder. Aw, that looks like an Aussie Shepherd. Oh, no thoughts in that pink one's head. And that one is going to cause problems on purpose. I can already tell. But yeah. Like, how could you see a dog like that and just be like, yes, I shall teach this one wanton violence. Just like, there was nothing going on in that dog's head but love. They're just there for a fun time. Dog training is fun, I bet. I've had several dogs, mostly I fostered cats, so a little bit different, but had many dogs. I will say the one that was the most interesting to deal with was definitely the Aussie Shepherd. Just somebody abandoned it down in Texas at my grandparents' house, and so we picked it up, and like, it was like a purebred. It had been, you know, had its tail done and had a chip and all that kind of stuff, but just was an abandoned dog. Like, it wasn't registered or anything, so it was like a full on, and like very much an Aussie Shepherd, so it was big jump, big energy, and like somebody probably just like realized that they would have to actually train it and deal with it, and decided, no, I don't wanna, and dumped it off at the farm, which, that's stupid as hell, don't do that. But worked out that time for the poor dog. But it was extremely high energy. But then we've also had small dogs, and we've had a border collie, and they had a Rottweiler mix as well. So we've got a variety of dog sizes. Had a Hound Boxer mix, which basically just meant Brown used his feet all the time and dumb as a bag of hammers.
That's not how you bark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boxers use their front feet a lot. Well, they don't got thumbs. They're not gonna throw punches.
You don't need a thumb to punch.
I mean, it makes it a lot easier. How else are you gonna put on a boxing glove?
How do you type with boxing gloves on?
Tap, 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 tap. Border collies are super fun. That was back in the day, so Mom had a friend back in the day that had horses. And when the border collie was a pupper, took it out to the farm to go run around, because they also had a wolf mix and lots of room to run around. So took the border collie out to see the horses and stuff. And the border collie, being not very smart, ran into cattle wire. And for the rest of its life, would not pass string unless you moved the string out of the way for it. Would just be terrified of string from that singular experience. So, you know, border collies. They're very smart, but also not. They were fine. It didn't get hurt or anything. It just zapped itself as a puppy, and that stuck with it. Oh, man. She sent a bunch of puppies from the training day. Very cute. Drink. Oh, you have a drink. Okay. So Pixel, they do like doggo training there? Do they do like, is it just like your basic obedience kind of stuff, or is it like training them to do chores and things like that? Like, I know some places do scent training, and I know there was one place that did agility training. Making them run around doing cool stuff. I always thought that was neat. Okay, so it's just like basic obedience. That's cool.
Maybe we can get them to train our dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have near as much experience with training dogs, so that's one of those that I would need help. Other than like the basic. Yeah. Some of them are very smart, but that doesn't mean they don't do stupid shit. Mom's dog, Rosie, was a little wire terrier, and like just crazy fast. She could run super fast and ran all the time. And Mom was gonna agility train her and stuff like that. She did the doggo equivalent of tearing her ACL and had to have surgery. And so she had to have her leg surgery and messed with, and it took like a month or so to heal from, kind of thing. Really unfortunate. Like, she still runs. And like, I think being dead would be the only thing that would stop her from running. But like, yeah, had to be watched very carefully from then on to make sure that she didn't overdo it. She was not very smart.
Pretty stupid.
Literally the day after she got out of surgery and got home, she tried to jump up on a bench. It's like, you can't jump right now. You have a plate in your fucking leg, you little idiot. She like I said, she eventually healed up just fine. Definitely born runner. Just zoom. I couldn't catch her if she got loose. Like, literally just to let her go, she'll come back kind of situation, because she would take off at full blast. It's always funny because she just, that was, we had, you know, like you usually do when you have a getting older dog, you get a younger dog, so they kind of help each other out. And she would just run circles around the dog because he was a big old moose, and she would just run around him all the time. And some of the times, like, she'd be trying to get him to play, and he would just fucking sit on her. She was like 20 pounds, and he was like 75. Then he would just sit on her, and she'd be scrabbling around. It was very cute. Would you like a snack? Bread. Why is this packaging such a struggle? It mocks me, wife.
Husband failing to open bags, I assume.
No! Don't advertise it. I'm clumsy and big. I can't help it. I struggle with some of these things. It is. It's trying to prevent me from getting to my delicious bread, chat. That's illegal. Bread, good. Send a strongly worded letter to the company. The company is, Japanese? Probably Japanese. Japanese. Might actually be Chinese. Either way, it's delicious. I love the bread. I am very food motivated.
I am not.
It's true.
Now you're making me hungry, asshole.
I could make you a snack or something, honey.
No, I'm not gonna eat on stream. That's gross.
I mean, some people pay for that.
Yeah, not me. People also pay for feet pics, but my feet are gross.
Send tentacle.
Yeah.
Stretch hands.
This thing. Sticky lines. There you go.
It was indeed. Maintain your corporeal form. I always find it interesting to see like what new meme or trend starts up. Hello. Can you make the eyes blue? Okay. That's on the one with the hat.
Ah.
Dell has apparently commandeered Pixel's computer.
Ah, I do that.
Mm-hmm. Which probably means Pixel has been sat upon.
I do that.
The easiest way to commandeer the thing. Sit upon them. They will not move you, for they love you, and you are comfortable. Wife does this to me all the time.
Exactly.
Though, in my defense, her being on my chest is one of the only times that I fall asleep. So, you know. I'm not getting something out of it. Oh, you don't like her for her treasured chest, Pixel? No issue, just letting everyone know. Oh, so you are bragging in chat, okay.
Humble brag. I'll have you know I am the big boobied wife, so ha.
It's true.
I'll need yours.
It's quite nice, chat. That, there's one person that I'm somewhat friends with online. They're the one that was the thing from Final Fantasy XIV's baby girl, and then it spiraled out from there, kind of thing. They've apparently taken to line dancing, in part because she gets to see this other hot lady line dancing, and she is desperately down bad.
Girl, just ask her out.
I think she's got a fiance.
Girl, just ask her out.
The one simping, not the random lady. I don't think she's ever actually talked to the random lady yet.
Well, there you go.
I was like, the local area figures out how to power entire city from one goober too embarrassed to talk to the stranger.
Well, dang, I could power a city. If that's all it took, sign me up. I'm already there.
Just parade random hot ladies in front of you until
Bro,
you
just
generate
existing. I can't talk to anybody.
Just generate heat from the thought of other people.
Don't want
Other people exist and are hot, wife.
Don't want
Inexcusable. Illegal. How dare. Oh, excuse me. When I grow up, I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's still some places that have them. They're coming back. I don't believe they're really coming back.
I think they would have died anyway, but they kind of pushed them off the edge.
Yeah. You know, once again, it's some venture capital group. I'll have to keep an eye out to see what the ongoing saga of the Comicopoly collapsing. Now that they're getting sued for lying about having Wizards of the Coast as a client. Oh, hi, Doom.
Thank you, Doom. You're next.
How's it going, Doom? it goes. Yeah, I enjoyed how you draw your lady. Wife, well known for pinups. Draws ladies hot.
I did get a comment on my Tumblr that was like, how do you draw like the cutest thing and the horniest thing I've ever seen? And I was like, oh, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Good soup. I love the soup.
Good soup. Good soup.
Tall, hot lady.
We moan.
Yeah. Have you seen ladies? They're hot.
I mean, also men. I do all of them. Non-binaries, intersex. Let's go.
Yeah, you were shrimping for Back Alley Batman on that vigilante anime.
Why would you limit yourself to one gender expression? That's boring.
When you saw him with his mask off, you near fell out.
Yeah. Be nice to me. I'm cute.
You are extremely cute.
Been a while. I'm having a little trouble.
Anything I can do support-wise?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just having trouble like sitting in one place and talking.
Get up and stretch.
Just doing stuff. Otherwise, I'll worry about
Becky is
I also took my meds today.
Really?
I'm sorry.
I thought you did take them this
and
morning.
I thought it was too late.
No, I thought you took them when we got home.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, okay.
My like
Yeah.
sit around-o-meter is not great at the moment,
Oh, that would explain it.
but I'm gonna try to at least get through everybody,
Yeah.
even if it ends up a little short when I could have done more. But I forgot my meds and I'm really worried. I'm already kind of sick, so my sensory levels are already.
You got.
I'm having the hardest time explaining that to my therapist. Like, what do you think will go wrong? It's like, bro, it's not so much it'll go wrong, go right, and then I'll have to do a bunch of other sensory shit. Every outcome is bad.
But what if I succeed?
Then I gotta do more things. It gets worse.
It keeps happening. What? Everything.
I know, right?
Why even do laundry just to do laundry again next week?
I know laundry.
I like laundry.
I don't dislike laundry. I think it's a little annoying, but it's okay.
I like it when we get stuff out of the dryer. That's really rewarding. You get stuff out.
I don't like putting it away.
Oh, I like to get it out and put it away because I get to roll out the undies and all the warm stuff, so it's all soft and warm. It makes me happy.
I especially hate making the bed because I could be sleeping on that bed.
That's fair. That is an understandable thing.
But I do it. It's not the worst thing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't trigger anything with me, so it's fine.
Yeah. Quick, it's easy, and then it's done, and you get to flop on it and take a nap.
I gotta give me some energy drinks, especially after this sickness. I'm having trouble staying awake.
Oh, we can get you some powder to mix into your stuff.
Haven't?
I mean, yes.
Do you have like a shit ton?
Let me look and see what we still have. I believe...
not today, because I'm also trying to get my sleep schedule back on track, which is one of the factors because I've been on and off sleeping so much because I've been so damn sick.
So I have the lychee flavor, and then there is the peach chill. So the lychee is energy, the other two are sleep. So I don't know how you feel about lychee flavor.
I don't mind it. To me, it doesn't really taste like that much.
Yeah. So that one's an energy one, and we could get like an energy flavor that you like.
Like you?
Hey, you know what? I can pull up the advanced one and see what flavors are on here.
I mean, I don't think I'll really do it enough to get a whole thing.
Yeah, stuff lasts forever.
And I'm not a powder person much to begin with. I prefer just getting good nature. Back before I had my meds, the calm was nice, but it's
yeah, we still have that.
and now we got like literal marijuana, so.
True. Though you're a little more functional on the one versus the other, I would say.
I guess. I don't know. I think it's pretty functional.
Well, I gotta say, that one that we tried, you were like, like you.
Yeah, I should try that again now that I'm on my regular meds, because I was on my the 2-a-day ones, which made me have a big drop off in the middle of the day, which I did not care for.
Yeah, that was funny. You like straight up were just plowing through shit. Like that was the one thing I noticed.
Melly D, if she did not have ADHD. That's what the D in Melly D stands for. ADHD.
And it was funny, like we tried one, and during it, you know, I was pretty glazed, and I look over at her, and she's just like, and through the like working on stuff. I could see the progress bar going along. Like you were zoomed in. Like, damn. I think I even told you it at the time.
I didn't really notice.
Yeah.
But then I had a bad drop, but I think that was also because it was like mixing with the fact that I was having a drop from meds, so.
Yeah. Now, you're on your 1-a-day stuff.
Yeah,
it works
which works way better.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we were able to get back on that. Ooh, do you think I'll get a discount on my meds if you work for Costco?
I don't.
That'd be nice.
Well, that's integrated, because like I don't get a discount from the. Well,
yeah.
That's because it's a CVS. It's not integrated. I think that one actually is a Costco pharmacy, so maybe.
We'll have to see.
Wouldn't that be something?
It would be nice if you get that job for $4 more fucking dollars an hour. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's nice. Fucking 25% raise.
Would you rather work less and make the same amount, or would you rather work the same now and save more and then maybe work less later? Or potentially, like, you work a lot now, it seems like they have pretty good, you know, upward mobility. Might make it so you can get a better job in there later.
Yeah.
You already have management experience.
That's like, really the
so
thing.
If anyone leaves, you might be able to nab a manager job.
That's really the thing is like, that's part of why I looked at it, was because like I would be able to work less hours for the same amount of pay. That's why I looked at it initially, because I was thinking like that allows me to do more of other stuff kind of thing.
And then you might want to wait and see like how many hours they actually give you too.
But like, you know, if it's one of those like, yeah, they'll still just give you full-time hours kind of thing, I wouldn't say no to having more savings.
Especially considering like moving and all that's going on there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say you gotta do that. I am still gonna work as hard as I can, but when the Patreon started to outpace the commissions, I did start charging more and potentially taking less commissions, but I still take them, so that would be understandable.
Yeah, so like that was the thing, because I mainly just want fucking stability. I just want it to be regular from week to week. I don't like this fucking roulette shit. I'm a grown-ass adult. And this roulette shit is literally why we're having so many problems there. So, like, a single identifiable source of problem that is easily solved by just not fucking around. But, whatever. I don't know if you saw the CEO of Target is taking half pay right now.
Oh no.
Because they're trying to do a Nintendo, but the thing is, it worked with Nintendo because A, acknowledgement of doing something wrong, and B, trying to change. That was not involved with this. It was just, oh, I'm taking half pay. This is such a good thing that I'm doing here. Aren't I cool? You
really should be taking less than half pay.
Yeah.
But okay.
It's like, your pay is irrelevant because you're making your shit from stock anyways.
Yeah, I do agree with like the whole idea of people in a company can only make a certain amount. Oh, thank you, Pixel. Thank you. Can only make like a certain amount of money compared to like the CEO. And that sounds like limiting, but they have things like stock options and stuff.
Yeah, so
they should be really more interested in anyway. So why, like, I'm partially sure, like, a lot of these people, they make more money in their stocks than their actual pay, so what does it matter if they get less pay?
Yeah. Although,
I think they should still be paid for the work that they do. Everyone should be paid for the work that they do, but I think the fact that they're so overpaid compared to everyone else is kind of gross.
Yeah, like their actual pay is insignificant compared to the stock options and things like that. So.
And what they do.
Oh, thank you. Zell got one, and so did Sapphire Moon Dancer. Enjoy your subs, and enjoy your emotes.
I'm gonna have to readjust my screen on here sometime because I tend to draw more on this side, and this side's got less view on it. I noticed that. Next time I go, I'll rearrange it.
But like the... Oh,
like,
okay.
I'm drawing more in this corner,
Oh, okay.
so people are seeing less.
Huh.
So I'll adjust it next time I think about it.
Mhm.
That's an easy adjust. I think it's because of the way my new desk is set up.
Yeah. And your monitor.
I didn't know.
Yeah. How are you liking the new monitor?
Once I got it adjusted right.
It seems
But it's
like...
also nice to have sound, even if it sounds a little more bassy than I would like.
Yeah, those speakers have a lot more bass than I was expecting them to.
I always want bass. I never really care about that.
Yeah. I'm not as much of a bass person as much as balance. Like, the sound should be balanced well.
I'd rather have less bass in general.
Like if it's
Bass is painful!
if it's less hearing and more feeling, then I don't think it's balanced well. Especially the shit that I play. Some of the stuff too, it's just like, oh yeah, don't you want to be able to vibrate the next door neighbors? Like, no?
I kind of like it in, like, movies. When
Yeah.
we, like, go to the theater. Then it's kind of fun. Because, like, if it's a big, bombastic-ass movie, like,
Yeah. Pacific Rim or Godzilla.
or Mad Max Fury Road,
Yeah.
then it's cool, but, like, not anywhere else, pretty much. Maybe at a concert?
Maybe.
Depending on the concert.
But like, yeah. It's one of those things, like, I don't know why sound mixing has become such a thing of late. Like, it's just done so piss poorly.
Hello.
Pixel, very generous, very supportive. Thank you. So yeah, I did notice that, so like one of the reasons why a lot of things have started doing stupid shit again online is because TV, there is laws about like making your stuff suddenly loud,
Yeah.
like commercials and things, whereas there's not online.
Yeah.
So you'll notice that sometimes on streams or YouTube kind of thing, you'll just suddenly get blasted, and the reason is because everywhere else that's illegal.
Mm.
But like some things have started doing like subtitling for different things because it's just like they know that the sound mixing is jacked up for this part kind of deal, so
Yeah.
they subtitle certain things.
Everyone's like, why do you watch with subtitles? It's like, because you can't hear, you can't understand anything.
Yeah. If I don't want to have my ears destroyed the next time it gets to this part, then I have to turn it way down, but then I can't hear things.
That's why I keep talking about, like, man, I wish AI would, instead of be used for, like, making real-time subtitles on glasses or something like that, if you're going to a different place, like auto translating stuff around you, either through text or through voice. That sure would be great for me as someone who wants to go to Japan and isn't fluent in the language. Sure would be nice to be able to travel more conveniently that way and understand people better. You wouldn't have to understand them on like a deep spiritual level. Like if it's just like the most bare bone translations, that's still fine.
Yeah.
It would make everyone feel a little safer and a little easier to travel, but no, we gotta do it to like make shitty ass porn.
Yeah, that was one of the things like Windows tried to advertise on some of their laptops. It was like real-time subtitling on your Zoom meeting or whatever. Because like if you're using Microsoft Teams, it would use your computer to generative AI subtitles on the thing, meaning that A, they're listening on your meeting.
That's scary. That's gotta be illegal in a lot of places.
B, they're using your computer and burning your power and your resources to generate this subtitling, and C, it's Gen AI, so it's making shit up. Because again, you physically cannot trust it.
Man, that's gotta be illegal for some Zoom meetings. Like, that's a lot of, like, legal shit going on right there, man.
Definitely. Though some people, like, you are not allowed to use Microsoft Teams for your, like, stuff because it's unsecured and shit like that. Like, so, but, like, man, that's a brief glimpse of what would be possible and really good if it was not being made by the scummiest people in existence.
That's a good point. I guess, like, it'd be a little wonky to consent to everyone else being recorded for your subtitles.
But
I think if you're just out and it deletes it immediately, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It doesn't need to save it at all.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for it to do so. But again, like, they're just the fucking scummiest people you know, so they want to save it because then they can sell that data to other people. It's not about actually making something or doing something that people want. It's about how can you make money off of something else. And that's, we as a, well, not even we, tech bros have strayed so far from actually doing anything that people want that they're physically incapable of doing that kind of thing.
It's because they can't sell things that people want to.
Yeah, and the thought
they haven't invented something that people want, so they gotta make shit up.
And the thought of not making infinite money is just...
They want to get on the ground floor of something that will make infinite money, so they have to make up a new ground floor.
Yeah.
That's really it. That's why they keep doing this shit. They keep going on to new things. Oh, it's the NFTs. Oh, it's the AI. Oh, it's blockchain.
Literally
things that nobody wants, but they're like, well, nobody wanted the internet at first. No, people wanted the internet.
The internet was designed so that people could talk to each other.
The internet was designed with a purpose. It was designed with our tax dollars. We should get it for free.
Like, schools were having research information back and forth. Like, it had a purpose. Yeah, that was like the, you know, Polygon recently got bought. And, like, that was one of the things. They weren't making infinite money, but they were making a profit forever. And they could have just sat there making a profit forever. But that's not infinite money.
Now.
It's like, that's not a fundamentally impossible thing.
Line go up.
I was reading one thing that was like, so like, you know, quantum computing is the golden bullet right now of everybody spending a shit ton of money on it kind of thing. And it's a whole thing, but whatever. People are trying to do quantum computing. And even though that would be a complete and fundamental change on how stuff works, other people are like, well, we also want to try and model how it might work by doing non-quantum computing. So they got, what was it? It was like 220 graphics cards together and ran these AI graphics cards, because of course they're not the regular graphics cards, they're the NVIDIA AI graphics cards, to pretend to be a single quantum computer and then parse the results from that and compare it to the results from the quantum computer. So everything involved in this situation was stupid as shit.
Sounds like an NVIDIA ad.
Like, yeah, probably. But like, so the problem with quantum computing right now is being able to scale it up, because like, you can make a quantum computer that can have 32 bits, not millions of bits. So it can have 32. And you also have the problem of sometimes it doesn't agree with itself. Like, you'll give it a thing and it may get results, and those results may be right. And so part of it is trying to do error correction, because they've invented a new form of computing that can lie. Or just be wrong. But if you can get error correcting so it would stop fucking having random shit happen, because again, you're trying to use orientation of something that can have 32 orientations instead of 1 or 0. So you're going to have wildly more complexity. And so you have to try and work on that. So their answer to how do you model that was get a whole bunch of devices and burn a shit ton of power to pretend to be something that gets something wrong, but the thing that's doing the pretending also just straight up lies. So every step of this thing involved was just fucking nonsense.
Fucking nonsense.
Like, it really is just a thanks I hate it for any person that actually believes in science in any way, shape, or form.
Probably just an NVIDIA ad.
They probably had a partnership to get a bunch of cards to use. But, like, you know, I know that we try to anthropomorphize things as human beings. We do. It is a fundamental of our nature. It's how we tamed a bunch of animals and stuff. I get it. But when you see somebody go, I don't know about you, but if I watched 1,000 movies, I'd probably mix things up too. Talking about
well, then what's the
generative
point
AI.
of using the fucking AI instead of just a bunch of reviews online?
It's like, the thing is, we had stuff before that didn't make shit up. You invented a worse version of what we already had, and then tried to burn down a forest for it. It's like, no, you can't anthropomorphize this. You made a shitty computer. If this happened for anything else, you would go, this is a crappy program, and get a different program. But somehow it's okay? No. It's a crappy program. Illegal. And this has been your science rant for the day.
Thank you, sweet. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, I don't really know science. I'm not good at
I
art.
just nod and agree.
Tara today on the video.
I have no idea what you said, but I'm glad it worked out.
I'm sorry for your loss. We're awesome.
I mean, I'm sure I talk about shit you don't understand.
Yeah, you do. You talk about, like, well, actually, because you talk about interesting history stuff, weird things I've never heard of, or art stuff. So I'm learning either way.
You know a lot of weird things with people against, like, my better judgment. It serves no purpose. I don't do this to be, like, smarter or know things people don't know. I do it because I have a problem.
Brain meat extra wrinkly.
I just like to learn. It's fun.
It is. I like to learn from you. You give me more wrinkles. Give me the
We were
good
talking today in Lloyd's chat about circumcision and how the reason it's so prevalent in America is Kellogg's. And the fact that he had, like, at the time it was thought masturbation was an incredibly abhorrent habit and very unhealthy. Which you could say yes, but it was mostly just the sin thing.
Yeah.
And he thought removing the foreskin, since it, like, lowers the sensation and pleasures of it, supposedly. I don't know, I don't have one. Either way, it would help people masturbate less. And long after, like, we even gave two fucks about people masturbating, you had yours done that way, so your kid's gonna have it done that way.
Well, that's how it's always been. It's a tradition.
And then they just kind of made up, like, whether it's healthier or not, because once you do something, you don't want to stop doing it.
You don't want to seem like the bad guy for doing something. Like, oh no, you see, it's tradition. We've always done it.
Yeah, it's the whole we've always done it this way, don't change it type thing, even though, like, the reason we started doing it was stupid. It happens a lot.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many things socially we do because of that.
It's Elf on the Shelf, but with your penis.
Elf on a Shelf was so creepy because you got to see that shit done in real time.
Yeah.
Like, I remember seeing it and be like, I have never heard of this. And then, like, the year it started to come out, it was like a Christmas tradition. I was like, no,
Yeah.
it's not. Like, I think it came out saying that shit.
It
and it's
did.
like, no.
And now it gets like a whole section during Christmas happens, which is like Elf on the Shelf
It's
merch.
gross.
It's so fucking weird. I remember its growth because of it being like, oh, it's a tradition, and people joking that it's like government surveillance items and stuff like that, or like parents hiding cameras in them, because it was so pervasive so fast that everyone's like, this has gotta be a scam. There's gotta be something going on with it.
No, it's a scam to sell Elf on the Shelf bull crap.
Yeah.
That's about it. It's not really anything deeper than that, I think.
Yeah. It's
Holiday shit makes money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason a lot of old pilots for shows would be holiday specials. Because at the very least, you would get some syndication during the holidays because people would have nothing else to show but holiday specials. Like, they would just be showing holiday specials all fucking holiday. And that's why a lot of those became tradition, despite the fact that they were, like, pilots for fuller shows. One I can think of is, you know that, like, political comic guy that has, like, the penguin as the main character and stuff? Talks about, like, Republicans and Democrats and all that stuff. I can draw the penguin.
Probably if I saw the penguin.
I'm gonna draw the penguin real quick.
It's ringing a bell-ish. Yeah, the nose. Yep. I know
Yeah,
what you're
that
talking
one.
about. As soon as you showed the nose, because it's got that scrunkle cat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that has a holiday special. That was its only animated feature. Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that wild? That's what was going on at the time. Because again, like, and I remembered watching it. And I didn't get it because I was a kid.
That's funny.
But literally, like, that's what they used to do. If you had an IP, you'd make a holiday special.
Yeah.
Because at the very least, you'll get money when they need to show holiday specials, and you would do either Christmas or Halloween.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a Garfield one too.
Oh, there's a few, but Garfield was already good.
Yeah, Garfield already had like a full cartoon.
Yeah, he's got holiday specials out the wazoo. Rugrats was one of the first ones to do a Hanukkah holiday special, though it wasn't their pilot. Because Tommy's family on his dad's side is Jewish, I believe. Or was the other side? It might have been on his mom's side.
I was gonna say, I think it'd be mom's side.
Like, yeah, it usually goes through the mom. Yeah, I think it's the mom's side because it's the other grandpa. Yeah, that was really big when I was younger with Rugrats. But, like, that was an interesting. I remember they were also, like, I believe the first Kwanzaa special I ever saw, too, which was interesting. Yeah, like, name more Kwanzaa specials.
Yeah, right? Kwanzaa's mentioned in
can't.
Futurama.
True.
Yeah. Every time the Santa robot shows up, they've also got Kwanzaa bot.
I don't know if it's still a thing these days.
I don't what Kwanzaa?
Yeah, I guess people still celebrate it.
I don't see why.
I don't know. I don't celebrate any of them.
I'm sorry, dear. We're white. We don't know much.
I don't celebrate no really Christmas holidays except for like fan art excuse.
Yeah.
Last year I used as an excuse to get Ewan like, you know, tied up and naked. Like that's about it really.
And candy.
Yeah, sometimes we get candy. That's really like we're not religious at all, and we're also we don't go out and celebrate.
Boring.
Yeah. Halloween is a holiday we celebrate.
Yeah, because Halloween is a good holiday.
Halloween has gotten to be a much bigger holiday in recent history.
I'm not against it. I like people being able to celebrate Halloween. That's fun.
I like Halloween because it's selfish. You don't get people gifts for Halloween. There's no expectation for Halloween. You either like it or you don't. And if you don't like it, you just don't turn on your lights. And if you do like it, you can go all out.
Hoi hoi.
Hello. I got 3 out of 4.
Yeah,
And if you go hard with it, you're having fun. So
yeah. Plus, it's
Doom
just
wants
silly.
like a dark age look. I'm not sure how to do that.
Oh, I'll pull it up. Because he's talking about the
He
new
showed a
Doom
picture.
game.
It's dark age.
Yeah, it's I got you. So really, let me see if I can get a good one of it. That one's probably a good one.
I'm worried this is AI.
Oh no, it's actual art from the actual company. No. So more beaten and weathered looking.
Everyone wants me to do armor.
They do. The cape would be more furry instead of just like cloth.
This isn't from it. This?
Well, yeah, his original one is from like regular Doom. Dark Ages is the newest game that's
This
gonna be
isn't
coming.
a picture?
Yeah, that's right there.
Okay, so I can just kind of mod this, more or less.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good, because I am shit at everything that's in this picture.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. Literally everything.
It's more like buckles and rivets because it's supposed to be less tech.
But I can... This already kind of looks like Doom, so I can turn this into...
I like the big cape. Apparently, in that new game when it comes
I'm
out,
gonna do my best, Doom. I make no promises. I'm not complaining, I just feel bad.
one of the new things that's going to be in that game is at least one sequence of piloting a mech, so that's neat. And another one of the things we've seen is having a dragon as a motorcycle.
That doesn't seem very safe for that dragon.
Yeah, for the dragon. They showed one of the weapons. It's literally you just feeding a skull into a wood chipper and firing the bone chunks forward. It's fucking wild. That shield is apparently also going to be a weapon. It's kind of probably a chainsaw replacement. Since, you know, kind of feudal, not gonna have gasoline for your
This guy
chainsaw.
already looks like the Doom guy.
It is the Doom guy.
It is the Doom guy?
Yeah, it's the Doom guy.
Oh.
It's the Doom guy after more shit has been happening and has just been bolting stuff to his armor and
Wait,
killing
is
demons.
This a Doom game?
Yes, it's the new Doom game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Doom Dark Ages is the newest game that's going to be coming out this year.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I don't keep up with much anymore. I'm too lazy and old.
It's not your type of game either. So.
Yeah,
Bullying hell until the demons are afraid of you is not your usual bag of tea.
I did get like that Doom that came out a while ago that everyone said was good, like 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
where he like grumpy destroyed things while people were talking.
Yeah.
It made me almost motion sick.
That's fair.
It was pretty harsh in that respect.
Yeah.
And I've never felt motion sick by a game except 2 Rooms in Silent Hill 3.
Yeah, because it's like a boomer shooter but cranked up to 11 kind of thing. I know that when I played, I had to turn off a lot of stuff because like it was just so motion blurry and things like that it would start to mess me up. So.
I'm sure it was a great game. Everyone seemed to really like it.
Like if you like Doom just as a concept, like if you like a good FPS game, it is a phenomenal FPS game. And the soundtrack rocks ass, and
I'm not a big fan of like the type of soundtrack it is, though. So
that's fair.
I
Yeah.
don't really think anything really was on my appeal list when you get down to it, which is not their fault.
Yeah.
I'm just not the person.
Mm-hmm. You're not the audience. That's one of those things, like, you know, you can recognize a really good game even if it's not for you. Like, this is the like distilled essence of this kind of game. This is the best version of this kind of soundtrack, like that kind of thing.
I try to be that mindset with things I'm not into in general.
Yeah.
Just, I know I am not into this, but I can tell the quality and love that's in it, so
Yeah.
that's important to me, because I know there's a lot of things that I am into that people aren't into, so.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I never got Elden Ring. Like, I know Elden Ring is, like, the Dark Soulsiest Dark Souls kind of game. But I'm not a Dark Souls player. I'm not. So, like, I'll watch the Panda Man or somebody play it on YouTube kind of thing, and it looks really cool, and I'm glad it did really well. It's just not a game for me. I mean, like, you probably wouldn't like the city builders that I play.
No, I tend to need games to be, if they're... I don't mind arcadey games, but I tend to need games to be either a place I can explore or a story I can get into. Because there are games like I was into Genshin because I really loved exploring the environments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But environments to me are also kind of a story. It's just fun to interact in a world that's built for you. But for the most part, I usually need some level of decent plot to get into things. I'm just thinking of Genshin because I literally ignored the plot.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, that's why, like, I do like Zomboid, but Zomboid is basically a game that I only play with friends. I don't get enjoyment out of playing it single player.
I'm gonna give him a not furry cape. And it's just toe up.
Just toe up, he's ragged. Give him that Spawn cape. I like the Spawn cape. That was, I watched, like, the Death Battle talking about Spawn, and apparently, like, the cape is, like, made from, like, the peel from the apple that, perverted Eve or whatever.
That's cool.
So
Spawn is so hardcore, it's cute.
like the Spawn cape is like a super fucking hardcore thing. It's just like, bro, what? There was because Spawn is an idiot and like just Spawn's an idiot. There was at one thing, like at one point he comes into contact with a thing that is literally made to like annihilate you from the universe kind of thing. And of course, he's a dipshit, so he touches it and annihilates himself from the universe. And then through sheer willpower puts himself back in.
Oh, so Shinji.
Yeah. Like, homeboy just like fucks up super bad. And everyone else is like,
I gave
what?
this man way too much of a power stance. His leg is right there. I made him just spread in his doom cooch.
yeah.
His douche. His dussy.
Assert your dominance. Spread out, cover an entire hallway. My hallway now. You said douche and doom.
I did! I said douche, I'm sorry, Doom, I love you. I swear I won't bring that back. And now we give him no pants, right?
Yeah, that's what he's got the cape for.
He needs spikies on his little knees.
As you do.
I don't know how detailed I'm gonna do this. If I do, I'm gonna probably just give it one color, but it's basically just green anyway.
Yeah.
I do not want to color all those details.
I have the doom abs, the dabs, if you will.
The dabs. Yeah, his abs are out.
What kind of coward doesn't have their abs out?
He fights death with abs out.
You gotta be able to breathe properly. Abs out. Better breathing. Breathe through your stomach.
I breathe through my skin. God.
When you find out why, you will be sorry for your comment.
That was so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. No. Nothing he could have said would have solved that too.
No, that.
No. Just say you want a girl. Be like the Nier guy.
Yeah.
Be like the fucking Nier guy. Hey, I like asses and cute gothic Lolita skirts, so I put her in a gothic Lolita skirt that shows her ass. And honestly, like,
Base.
Tubi's outfit is fucking banging.
Yeah.
Like, no one talks about that. All I talk about is the fact that it's, like, revealing.
Haha, you see butt. Yeah.
It's a great fucking outfit.
It is.
I love the design.
Which is funny, because it's also from the same guy that did the two different colored stockings and lingerie on the one.
That outfit's stupid. Oh, can you get me a milky?
I can. You want me to refill your drink while I'm there, too?
No, I think milky should be okay.
Okay.
There should be some further back in there. I'm gonna turn off the mic for a second and cough. Okay, I'm back.
Go. Yeah, green and brown. Yeah, good colors. I like green and cream myself because I like the soft cream color and like the deep green. But green and brown, very good combination. Very earthy.
I actually have a torn fabric brush.
Chainmail.
no.
Make it weigh 50 pounds.
Ow.
There was that one guy that he made his own weighted blanket by doing chainmail links and doing like a whole thing of chainmail links and then putting a sheet on it basically. So it was like probably a good 10-15 pound weighted blanket.
Excuse me. I had to bounce so I could burp. Look, I'll get a Milky. I don't have many left. None of these are right. The right tear. This one's actually not bad. I do like this one.
I'm gonna have to manually raggedy it.
I know, right? I feel that.
What am I, basic? I'm having to do this manually.
Actually, I could probably do this on a new layer. Do the thing around it, so I can just make it the green color.
Wife, the Clip Studio Dragon.
I am. It's never the right thing. Because God hates it.
I have 400 brushes and I can't find the right one. Better make it 405.
Yes.
You look pretty good. I wonder if we're gonna see more. Like, I wonder if as G-Cluck continues, what other modernized versions of mechs we're gonna see in like versions. It's been pretty interesting so far. I like the redesigns a lot.
I like the music of even going.
Well, even like the gun cannon, the way that one looked, like, that looked really cool and industrial kind of thing. Like, you know, the Federation usually had much lighter looking stuff because they had better tech. Whereas the Xeon stuff was pretty heavy duty, simple looking because manufacturing kind of thing. So seeing some of the stuff inverted and seeing the new designs look really cool.
It's fun.
I think I will do Monster Hunter tomorrow. I want to get some more time in with Wilds.
Okay.
I do really enjoy it. It is a very fun game. I'm just at the, I'm at a struggle point with it kind of thing. And I'm getting frustrated with that struggle point because it's not a matter of get good, it's a matter of sometimes shit just doesn't work. And that's annoying because, how do you plan for that? So, big boss fight, but very annoying because of that problem. And it's not an issue I've had up until the very end of the fucking game. So I'm not even mad. It's just annoying. But after the disastrous launch, they really fixed their shit. So.
Well, good for them. Basic expectation met.
Yeah, and that's true. That's why it's so funny, because that Claire Obscura game, when that came out, one of the main things people were saying was, holy shit, it works at launch.
I know, right?
Just, it functions, period. You distilled Doom down to his base element. Cape and ominous. Ghost Duel.
And now I can just subtract till I have the edge. Then I can use this and make line work.
Neat. Huh, so that's how that look works. I've seen that kind of look before with like kind of the raggedy edges and stuff when it having the whole. Huh.
Some people do it manually, and I will probably be manually.
Yeah.
It's never perfect.
Yeah.
Plus, it looks a little artificial when you do it this way, but this isn't a commission. So this is just a thing for to stream.
Be like the one lady, sit there and do 3 days worth of work in 30 seconds.
God, I wish.
Pass out for a day or two. Every artist that sees that anime, wow, this is a really moving story. Also, I wish I could do that.
I do too, yeah. It would save so much time.
Every manager, no, you're not allowed. Look, I would be very happy to make you a feast so you could use that power to do stuff, but also it's probably not good for you. I gotta feel like that's not
As
good.
someone with ADHD, that would have been so good growing up. Because one of the reasons I work so fast even now is because my brain is just like, if you don't do this now, you're gonna lose like your hyperfixation. Better do it now or you're never gonna be able to do it.
Yep. I got spoons, gotta do it, or I'll forget.
Doesn't matter if you got spoons or not, bruh.
Do it anyway.
Okay. Had to blow my nose. Y'all missed it.
The Snuffleupagus.
It's horrible.
Me wife.
There stands my wife, the idol of my life.
Barely a penny a pinch. Oh, how I've got the lovely one to go. What was it that we were watching and like it got to one part and it was just like, hi John Cleese!
Yeah.
There was some video we were watching, it just like showed up at this one part.
Probably Matt Ballum then.
Yeah, I think it was. It was just like, I like him. He seems fun.
I'm trying to think it might have been faster, just drums. Probably.
Yeah.
My brain is thinking that.
Take out brain and fist fight with it.
My brain is stupid, but we need it.
Wooly Cooley has taught us that if we just smooth everything, it will be fine. Way better. No problems. All smooth. Perhaps a bit of chrome as a treat.
Alright, now the inner layer. I'll just do black.
Would brown look good? Like a dark brown?
Well, because this is the inside of the jacket.
Ah, okay.
Or the
Yeah.
the darker side of the thing. This is where the light is not hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
And using like monotones like that is just faster. And since I gotta do a bunch of these motherfuckers. Just a a little easier.
Makes sense.
I love you guys, and I will do your requests, but they will not be fulfilled. Because I would die.
Yeah. We have to maintain the artist.
Do we?
Yes.
Do
have
we
no
decimal
choice.
sim?
We decimal sim. Numbers. We decimal sim. Those are functional. They're way better than theoretical. Don't like math, but math in function is really nice. I think that's part of why people always look at me funny when I'm like, I really like logistics. Logistics is functional numbers. I understand that. I get it from honestly what she did for the longest time was that kind of stuff. Like, insurance and everything. There was one that was like a murder machine or something like that. Basically, it's like a sci-fi city, and you are an AI that has just achieved sentience. So you're just like in the city, and then like the choices you can make from there, kind of deal. And so like one of the things like you can end up kind of having like hobos around your building. And like, do you want to send out some drones and round them up, get rid of them, or do you want to like maybe give them a little food and water? Maybe the hobos stick around and act as protection around your building. You get pets.
Hobo pets.
It seemed like a really cute idea. It was an interesting like sci-fi game premise. Let's keep humans as pets since we can do things that they can't. Along with that.
Depends how you define pets, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you define yourself as a higher level of sentience anyways, then anything lower than you is going to be by nature a pet.
I don't know.
Or at least a tool.
I was about to say, yeah, it'd be more of a tool than anything. Depending on how empathetic they are.
True.
We have pets for reasons beyond their usefulness. Otherwise, they're just animal husbandry.
So I guess the question is, are we a horse or are we a cat?
I would think more like a dog or a guinea pig. Because cats and dogs have uses.
Some usefulness, but also just some, look at how strunkle it is, I want to keep it because it's so worthless.
Yeah, that would be the guinea pig ones.
Some dogs too.
Yeah. That's why I put dogs in there.
Yeah. Our little downstairs neighbor dog. Oh man. Like I said, I can tell 100% why it was adopted and why it continues to have an owner. That thing is the right kind of ugly. So cute. One coworker brought his little bugs in again. They have little outfits. The one has a little tutu. It's very cute. The old one always has like a biker jacket and stuff on it. It's so funny. It does not want to go around. It wants to just flop somewhere and be petted. It's a very simple dog. Doom when he locks in. Honestly, any game that gives Doom a sword and shield, he's ready.
Zelda?
Probably.
Pokemon?
Probably.
Because the sword and shield.
Elden Ring. Actually, I don't know if Doom's played Elden Ring to come through it. Probably. But that's his main weapon on Monster Hunter. Like last time on 7 days, he was actually using his fists, so that was pretty quick. But you would think punching in a zombie apocalypse is not the best idea. But actually, works out pretty good.
Punch is like ineffective from like
Beating the heck out of them? Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty high likelihood. As you start getting levels into being Punchy Man, you do have more resistance to that. So eventually it becomes not much of a problem. But yeah, early on it does suck. You're going to be trying to find beehives most of the time. Yeah, the honey acts as an antibiotic.
Oh, that's kind of true. Not necessarily antibiotic, but it can act as like a keep the wound clean.
Yeah. Yeah, at least until you can start making like proper antibiotics later. Honey is going to be one of the other things that keeps you from zombifying. So, you know, go figure. But for me, since I'm usually a loot goblin, one of the first things I look for is a water filter so that I can just drink whatever I'm at. Then I can use water for other things, like making coffee. In Abiotic Factor, that's one of the only things I take for like starting stuff is being able to just drink whatever water I come across.
Lead belly.
Yeah. You know, in most survival games, being able to drink is surprisingly useful. And it's generally worth taking that because, like...
Well, you need water.
Yeah, you need water. And sometimes fluids are hard to come by. So, being able to just subsist off whatever you find is surprisingly helpful.
People talk about when you're out surviving, you need to find food and water first, but really you need shelter first, because you'll freeze to death before you starve to death.
Yeah, yeah. It's usually shelter, water, food. That's the order you'll need it in.
So the first thing you should really do is probably just not moving anywhere, because you're probably a tourist and you think you need to survive, but really you just need to stay put so people can find your stupid ass. And fucking Mount Fuji, where you went up a second time to find your phone.
That's Mount Fuji's phone. Now you're just being rude. So many pictures of yokai on the phone, but it just looks like nature photography because none of them show up.
Everyone's always doing stuff like, you gotta do this to survive. It's like, you don't need to survive. You just need to tell people where you're going, and then, like, stay in place so they can find your stupid ass when you get lost.
Because you're stupid.
That's literally all you need to do. You don't need to know how to drink pee out of a boot. You can just fucking tell people where you're going. So that when you do a thing where you don't call in at a certain time or don't show up home, they'll be like, oh yeah, he went to bumfuck nowhere, and they'll go to bumfuck nowhere and find your bumfuck ass.
No, I need to be airlifted off of Mount Fuji twice.
But God forbid men tell someone where they're going, I guess. Guess I'll die.
Yeah, I'm gonna wiggle my way into this hole that
I would rather learn how to drink piss from a snake skin than tell my wife I'm going hiking at this trail at this hour. If I'm not back by X time, call someone.
No, I want to get into this hole that I can only fit in if I strip naked and breathe out when I turn the corner.
It's so stupid.
I have a wife and 3 children. Someone please help me do the math. The only family member I care about is dying.
That was so stupid. How he had like a wife and a literally infant baby, but he's going to places that could fucking kill him. Fuck you. You deserve that wife.
He didn't have it for long.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
He died upside down with his legs broken, stuck in a fucking cave, and he fucking deserved it. Oh man, I sure do love my wife. How can I be a great husband, go to a fucking bumfuck nowhere cave and be upside down for 2 hours?
I don't want to be around my infant child, so I better go caving.
It's okay if you want to do that, but don't do that when you have an infant child at home. Preferably not if you have a partner. But the child can't consent. The partner could probably be like, yeah, alright, I don't care if you die in a hole.
But, like, you have an infant child, you know, maybe help your wife deal with that. Since you're 50% of the cause.
Men will do everything but go to therapy. That story just always pissed me off.
It really does.
Because it's so fucking stupid!
It is.
Why would you do that?
Hide a therapist in the cave. Now they have no choice.
And it's like not uncommon. These people will go out and do things. It's one thing if like you're doing it for fun, everyone knows you're there, and you like you're well trained at it. But even well trained people can just up and die. So maybe when like you have an infant at home, you don't do that. You don't do that.
Maybe give it a
Maybe
little
this is the one time you don't do that. Maybe you wait till he's like 5.
Maybe you just give it
Now
a
you
little
just left your wife at home. While you basically committed suicide out in bumfuck nowhere. Congrats, I hate you, die.
Possibly risking other people's lives as they try to go in and get you.
People die saving people in these things. I hate that. All because you want to climb in a stupid cave. Great, you saw dark. Now come out.
But it could go somewhere, and you'll see nothing, because it's dark.
Get out the damn cave!
Man craves hole. What was it we were talking about the other day, and you were like, why do you even do that? It's just like, it's a natural imperative, men have to. Oh, digging.
Yeah, it's stupid. Why would you dig a hole for no reason?
Because you can. Hole. Now there is.
What a waste of time.
Now there is hole. Sand on
do men just have nothing but is that why they do all this stupid shit?
No, it just brain says gotta. Like literally that's what it is.
I think what it is, even though men weren't all hunter-gatherers, I think what it is they just had so much time just waiting for something to happen so they could go down and hunt a thing, that they just started doing stupid crap.
To waste time.
To waste time. That's gonna be my headcanon for human evolution. Everyone else makes up stupid ones, so that's mine. Men decided to start doing stupid crap, and sometimes it paid off and sometimes it didn't, but either way they had to waste time while waiting for the fucking herds to like slow down somewhere.
Maybe if dig hole, find thing eat.
I can see digging a hole if you like know something might be in that hole, like you have basic, hey, this is where a vein of whatever the balls is. But not just for the sake of digging a damn hole. Or going in a damn hole. Is there something down there? I don't know. Then don't go down there.
Dig hole, find potato.
Do something more productive with your damn life.
Go to beach, dig hole. Might find crab.
Oh my god.
It really, like, I don't think you understand quite how much it really is just dig hole instinctive.
Do something better with your life.
Just dig hole parentheses instinct. Like gotta.
Find something better to do.
Went to beach, dig hole. Put friend in hole. Ha ha ha. Friend in hole. Dig hole. Bury friend in sand. Now can dig out friend.
Oh, that's fun. Because compression is nice.
Gotta dig hole.
I like compression.
Gotta dig hole to put friend in hole. Now friend in hole. Dig out friend. Got to dig twice. Good day.
Oh my god. I hate it here so much.
I'm sorry, half of the human race is...
Bro, it's just like you got nothing better to do. You can't like create something.
Create hole.
Oh my god.
Look,
all these fuckers talk all the time about like women don't make or invent anything. Is like y'all are digging the damn hole.
All they
Get
know,
out the hole!
all men know is dig hole, eat thing, throw rock.
Reason you guys don't got nothing better to do is because we do all your fucking shit. Get out the damn hole and do your shit.
Make hole am? What if make hole am thing have to do?
No. Well, then I would agree with digging the hole if it was something that was actually fucking helpful.
Dig hole one time for fridge. Now have hole. Got dig more holes. Wife can't complain. Haha. Victory.
Wife will complain. Wife mad.
Wife mad. Dig new hole. Hide in hole. Hole collapse. Uh-oh.
Okay, that was funny. I like that one. I like it because he died.
Dig hole. Hole collapse. Uh-oh. Wife never let this live down.
You have to live for that to happen.
Me, I'm in trouble. Can hear it now. Told you so, says wife.
You could have done literally anything else with your day.
Scrawled on cave wall. Don't let wife know. Wife never let live it down.
It's true though. Stop doing stupid shit. Then maybe your wife won't be fucking mad at you. Here's an idea. Your wife won't be mad at you if you don't do stupid crap. It's so easy.
The tale of Ung the cave fool.
Look, I'm not doing stupid crap right now. Watch. I did it again. I'm doing productive crap with my time.
Behold, drawing of wife as cave angel. Maybe forgive for digging hole.
No.
Wife, found shiny thing in hole. Maybe wife can make something useful.
No. Get out the hole. We have to eat things.
Aw, eat thing, not make hole.
I'm gonna stab you if you keep this up. I swear. Shut up.
That's fair.
The hole is stupid.
Oh, I saw something recently. You know the Goofy movie, the concert thing?
Yeah.
Apparently something put out a 360 version of like the concert. Be able to watch the concert. Just a neat little hee-hoo-hee kind of thing.
Yeah, that's pretty nifty.
It's wild that that's like having such a big comeback right now. I think it's really
nostalgic.
Yeah, I think it's that the people that watched it as children are old now. There's not much other new stuff coming out, so.
I wish people, I was thinking about it last night, appreciate that one Alvin and the Chipmunks movie that came out in the 90s. That was really good.
Yeah.
The one where like all the animators from Disney got kicked off, so some went with Don Bluth and some went and worked on this movie.
Huh.
And it looks amazing.
Ironically, I never actually watched it as a kid.
I'll have to show it to you sometime when I find it.
I think we watched a video about it.
Yeah.
But like, at the time, I wasn't all that big into Alvin and the Chipmunks. When I was younger.
I mean, I wasn't either, but like, it was a good anime movie and it was on TV, so I remembered it.
Ah.
That's pretty much how my brain works. That's the extent of it.
You know what's funny though? I did have an Alvin and the Chipmunks tape. An actual song because they did Alvin and the Chipmunks music. And I had that tape and I played the shit out of that tape till it got stuck in the tape deck. Because one of the songs in there was a country song called I Ain't No Dang Cartoon. And part of it is I may be made of ink and paint, but I ain't no dang cartoon. And it's like, oh, that's edgy like country music from the Chipmunk.
I had a tape. We got like this set that was like a tape and a VHS with a bunch of Chipmunk covers. Also pretty well animated.
Surprise.
And my younger sister broke my tape.
Aw.
And I was sad.
Aw.
Doing got big old shoes.
Some of those tapes nowadays just would have straight up broken down just from the magnet strips in them.
Magnet ear strip.
really funny thinking back on some of that stuff, though. Like, what I, like, just absolutely played the shit out of and stuff at the time.
Little mermaid sound.
I could believe that.
I have that on tape.
I played the absolute shit out of the Lion King game on the Sega Genesis.
Because I won more.
Bruh, that stupid monkey stage. Oh my god.
Yep. That was designed that way, so you would have to rent it a bunch of times if you rented it.
Yeah, yeah. They did a fucking good job, and it was miserable. This is coming from somebody who played Battletoads. That was miserable.
That was just miserable because it was from, like,
Yeah,
wasn't it originally a arcade game?
I think so.
Yeah, it was from the Coin Cruncher era.
Like, Battletoads was just brutal, but The Lion King, that shit was like...
It was specifically designed to
Yeah.
piss you off.
Like, it was toned, because you could feel that it was, like, good. It was just hard, and it was just tuned specifically. So, like, the rest of the game was a lot of fun. It's funny, because I actually did own it, not just rent it.
Yeah, but that didn't matter. They just
Didn't
made it that
matter.
way because they were scared of the rental market.
And that was one of the ones that, like, you know how, like, the guy earlier was talking about, like, the cheat codes and how some of them just don't work sometimes?
Mhm.
Lion King was like that.
Yeah.
Like, it, in theory, had cheat codes, but they were so fuck-ass that they just usually didn't work. Like, at least, like, Sonic had codes in it and stuff, and you could figure that crap out. The Lion King was just like, haha, good luck, motherfucker.
GG.
Bruh, if there had been a stage select code on the Lion King, I would have never played that stupid monkey level. I would just immediately put myself past it and play the rest of the game. I think as far as Sega games go, my favorite was probably Vector Man or there was that one RPG game on there. Shining Force.
Shining finger.
Shining Force was so cool because it was like my first introduction to that really esoteric ass RPG kind of stuff. You know, like the JRPG kind of deal. And, you know, it's like the battle tactic game, like Fire Emblem. And, but it also had shit just like, if you go behind this one building on this one map, you can find a book. And that book is the only way that one of the characters can evolve to get a different job class kind of thing. And like, you had this stupid turtle that was okay, but it was pretty shitty. But if you leveled it up a bunch and you found this hidden item, you could make it turn into Gamera. Oh. Like straight up. It literally tucks into its shell and rocket propels itself forward. It is just fucking Gamera. And I didn't know that reference at the time. I just thought it was a cool monster turtle.
You're a cool monster turtle.
But like, oh man. That game I've spent a lot of time in. Sega, I think, had the best like spread of games that you could just enjoy playing kind of thing. Because, like, honestly, I did not play many games on the N64. I had it. I had a few games that I played, and then I traded it for a GameCube. And played the shit ton of Sonic Adventure 2 that I played. And, the Sonic, was it Air Ride or whatever? Or was that Kirby?
Kirby was Air Ride.
Yeah, I played Kirby Air Ride, and then I played the Sonic,
The board one?
The board one.
Yeah.
I played a lot of both of those. The Kirby Air Ride was just fun.
I never understood why everyone liked that so much.
Air Ride?
Yeah.
Good racing game.
Yeah, I just don't know racing games, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
Everyone always talked about how great it was, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
As far as racing games go, it was just fun to play. Like, it just felt good to play, and it was just enjoyable.
Good job.
Minty had a
Maps
nap.
are nice.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a racing game on the PS2, and the premise of it was like a sci-fi one, and you were just people wearing suits.
Nice.
So like you had wheels on your hands and wheels on your feet, and you were literally like luging down the highways and stuff, right? But it was also like all terrain, so it could be like going up walls and stuff like that. But you were literally going face first at hundreds of miles an hour in these cyber suits. So of course you're doing like tricks and flips and shit while you're going through the air and stuff. And it's a lot of fun. Again, it was just a really well-made racer. It was actually solid. And if you got all the way through and beat everything with first place and stuff like that, you could race against this one guy and get them as a racer unlock. And that guy was just literally had no legs. He didn't have legs, Lieutenant Dan. He was
got no legs.
He was a big, meaty torso with big, burly arms. So of course that meant he had the best acceleration and high speed because he's just a fucking torso. It was so cool though. It was such like it had such a great aesthetic to it, and it was just a genuinely fun to play racing game. I never really actually got into Mario Kart as far as racing games go.
I've never gotten racing games, period.
Yeah, like
I just find them kind of boring.
yeah, I played a little bit of Diddy Kong Racing, and it didn't really stick. I played a lot of Kirby Air Ride, a lot of the Sonic Racing one, and then a ton of that one on the PS2. And like Mario Kart, like barely any. It just didn't stick with me. And I'd be really hard pressed to say why one did and one didn't stick. Like it just like, some of them just didn't have the feel that I like, kind of thing, I guess. Maybe I'm just a baby man and I was better at some of them than others, I don't know.
I don't know, I just find Mario Kart boring. I find competition games pretty boring, honestly.
You know, honestly, I never actually did I didn't play against people on them. Which is weird.
I don't really.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Doesn't seem any weirder to me than anything else is doing that.
Of course, this is just going to be all car racing games, not the actual. Got it to the body. I'm trying to figure out what that thing is. Probably. I don't know. Connecticut, that's it. Found it. That was such a fun game.
Last Christmas, I got this cocoa.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's funny. The people that made that racing game that I really enjoyed, they went on and made God of War.
Oh, good for them.
That's funny. They also worked on some other stuff like Twisted Metal. But yeah, so they made Kinetica first and then went on to make God of War. Jeez. That makes sense. Oh wow, that's funny. The game engine for it, they made the game engine and then used that game engine to make the SOCOM game, which was like a shooty game.
SOCOM is nice.
And then God of War. So God of War was on a racing engine.
Oh yeah, I never heard something about that.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you can handle doing a racing game and then God of War, go figure. Generally favorable reviews. An intriguing twist on a largely played out genre. Jeez. These reviewers did not like racing games.
Based.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fun. Yeah. I really remember it fondly. It's a lot of fun. Almost nothing on Wikipedia for what's present. No last game.
Third. That's done. Didn't turn out as bad as I had feared, so.
Very doomed. Nice abs.
Alright. Let's get everyone organized.
Mitty, you'll get to see Earth.
They're at the top.
Absolute goblin mint.
I'm glad I downloaded that. Yeah, I downloaded this. Oh no, my YouTuber froze.
You did.
That's okay. It's like,
Your PNG tuber said nap time is now.
yeah, I'm almost done anyway, so what's the matter?
Oh well, at least it's scuffed at the end.
Yeah. Or it did at some point I didn't notice. Who knows?
Eh.
Oops. Sorry, Doom.
Shadow Doom.
Didn't even know I could do that.
Wonder what that was.
The train's brightness advantage.
Huh.
Yeah, but it didn't like give any option for brightness. Like, I could do that with something else.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, that's gonna be all for tonight. We will be back next weekend, same time, same place.
Yay.
I should be well enough to stream without my husband if he's not here. We'll see. Y'all have a good night. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.